What's going on? Hello, welcome back, Sharp County Farms. We're going to do something a little different today. Hopefully, everybody's had a good Easter. I've not quit making my series that I've been doing uh, on West By, but I wanted to take the time to show you something and show some of our multiplayer server play. Uh, the other night, we changed our Hastings servers over to Green Valley. It's a 4X map. So I'm going to our server number 3. Servers 1 and 4 is on West By. Servers 2 and 3 is on Green Valley now. Server 2 has got a bunch of people on it. I went over server 4. There's still a few people that's got to come set their farms up and start farming. But so there ain't anybody else on it yet, but I do know that there's some players coming in as soon as they get the chance to get back on, probably tonight or tomorrow. They'll be getting in and start building their farms on the new server. So what we did is we gave everybody the money that they had in their accounts. Let me go ahead and pull my bank account up. And we're going to flip through some screens to do this start this series that we're doing. But anyway, so I'm going to make it like I'm a brand new player that just joined Sharp County Farms since we have changed servers and getting to build a new farm. And so we're going to fix my bank account up. As you can see, this is everybody's bank account. This sheet's mine. Different players. Blah, blah, blah. You can scroll through. Then we got our co-op, the bank, the realtor, and this and that. So anyway, let's get back over here on mine. Excuse me. And so I'm going to set mine up as if I'm a new player, and we're going to play the game as if I was a new player that came in the Sharp County Farms server. Hopefully y'all will enjoy this series, but also hopefully some new players can watch some of these videos and see how things are done. So starting balance. Just leave my name there. So my starting balance is going to be 800,000. I think it's right. Yep. I have $800,000. That's my starting balance. That's the starting balance that a new player gets. That gives them enough money to come in, buy a little bit of land, buy a tractor, whatnot. Maybe start doing a little bit on their farm, and then if they need to, they can take out a loan. But if not, then they can do work for other farmers to make money. Anyway, so that's where you start out at. This income and taxes and stuff, it's automatically figured off of what you input into your bank sheet and then pay taxes at the end of the year. Or you might receive a tax refund if you've had a loss. Anyway, so I'm going to change from this back to our Discord real quick. So here's our Discord. We got the rules up here. I'm still working on getting all these typed up nice and neat. Takes you to a link. It's kind of hard to see on the stream. But anyway, the rules are still a work in progress. It breaks things down: buying, selling land, buying equipment, this and that. Really good reference. But anyway, go back to our Discord. So you can see we got a few folks online right now in a voice channel. I got the auto farmer in there playing music to them, having fun, having a blast on the server. Whatnot, mods download, links, game login, change off that. So that's where we're at. Before we hop in, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get loaded up in the game. It's multiplayer. I've got the name of our servers. It's already going to be saved. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm on. I've been assigned since I'm a new player. I've been assigned server 3. So that server, I can do jobs on any server I want to, but server 3 is where I'm going to build my farm at. So when I'm doing stuff on my farm on the server, I'm going to be on server 3, but I can do jobs for any farmers on any servers. That's one of the reasons we have the out of game bank system. Password's already saved. Or hold on, cancel. I must click on the wrong one. Server 3. There we go. The password's already saved because I've already been in the servers. Whatnot, and we have the same password for all 4 servers. That way, if you go from one server to another, you don't have to try to remember passwords or type in passwords each time. You can just go ahead and get in. Excuse me, my sinus drainage is killing me, y'all. So that's loading. While that's loading, I'm gonna go ahead and synchronizing. Okay, it's loaded. Like I said, there ain't nobody set their farms up yet. We're going to be the first person to set our farm up on this new server. So, there's already some land bought. We do land a little differently, because depending on how the tracks are laid off, you might want this land here with this field. Well, you can buy that land if nobody else has bought it. Our realtor keeps track of what land's been sold or bought. So, anyway, I came in here and I took a screenshot of this area here. This is where I'm wanting to build my farm. So I've already took a screenshot of that. So let's hop over to the screenshot. So here's the screenshot I took of that. I'm going to edit this photo real quick and show you how we do our land. So let's keep that field number shown there. I'm just going to crop this out a little bit. So I can show you how the realtor knows exactly what land you're wanting and can process your request. And to make this a little bit bigger, I'm going to scoot this over here. Okay, so that's where we're at. I'm going to mark this up now. Okay, so so this is just in the photo editor stuff that's pre-installed on my Windows computer. This is not a program that I've downloaded or anything. You could open this photo up in Paint if you wanted to or whatever, but we don't get just super fancy with this. But with allowing people to be able to buy the little bits and pieces of land, we want to make sure that we have everything set to where the realtor gets you the right piece. So I'm going to use blue, or actually I'm going to use this pink. Now I'm going to use blue. The blue, well, I'm going to be crossing the river, so I'm going to go ahead and go with pink just because it's not going to affect the colors that I've got. So I'm wanting to buy from the edge of the map here down this property line over the here down this property line down here. Let's cross the creek here, or river, and buy up to there, and then let's go on down to here so we got road access, because I want to buy this grass area on this side of the river also. Then we're just going to buy back up here, buy back up. There we go. So now that we got that done, I'm going to save a copy, and you can save it as whatever you want to on your computer. It don't matter. Let's see, dash 21. All right, so now it's saved. So I can close that out. I'm back in the game. Let's hop in Discord real quick, and let's buy this piece of property. So I'm gonna go to my realtor channel. The pin messages right there. Yep, take me to it. Okay, I'm going to try to make this bigger real quick. So I think everybody can see this. This is the form we got set up because the realtor ain't on 24/7. So this is the form we got set up. So your name. All right, what server do you play on? Which one? I play on. I'm on server 3. So next. All right. So this section is buying land request. What land to be bought? What's it next to? So I want. Let me look. Make sure. Yep, 23. Okay. So let me go back to this form. So field number 23 and other land around field and river. Or actually, I'm just going to do this. Field number 23, SCRE. I'm spelling out. I do that spelling. Screenshot has been DM'd to you. Okay, so when I hit next, selling land. So this same form does selling, leasing, and buying. Buying's first, selling second. I don't want to sell nothing right now. I don't want to lease nothing, so I'm just going to hit submit. Okay, and I don't need to submit another request, so I can just close that out. Blah, blah, blah. And let's go back to Discord real quick. So since I'm buying more than just a field, if all I was buying was just a field number, I could put just that field number in there and send it to him. I wouldn't have to take a screenshot, and he would process it. So, but anyway, so since then, let me find him. So if you're in our Discord channel, Book of Eli, he's got his realtor name in parentheses. He's our realtor. So I'm going to send him a private message, a DM, with that screenshot. So wherever you saved your screenshot to, mine's in Save Pictures. FS22, number 20. One. And then I'm going to send that to him. So whenever he gets on, he'll be able to process my land request, okay? And he'll send me a total of what the land's going to cost. So if you want to know what the land's going to cost, hold off just a little bit. Don't go spend no money. Send this to him. Give him time to get with you. He's on, usually on every single night. If he's not, he'll send me a message, say, hey, can you figure up the price of land for this guy? I'm not going to be able to get on. We're real good about, all the admins real good about helping people out. So it's usually, tonight I'll get a price from him tonight. I'll have a price from him tonight. And he's good about posting maps up with what land's been bought. That way you know what land's bought up, which land's available when you look. But anyway, so it is what it is. But so that's the process for buying the land. So I don't know the total of what the land's going to cost me just yet, but I do know that I'm going to be okay because 14,000 a hectare. I'm probably looking. I mean, let's just see here. Field calculator, field 23. I don't see field 23. Okay, let's just go back up here and do it this way then. So this here is 82 acres, but anyway, so I'm probably looking at 150, 200,000 to buy that land that I just outlined and sent to him. Not sure, but anyway, I'm not going to buy a whole lot of stuff at the moment just yet, but I do want to go ahead and get started. So with me being the owner of the server and stuff, that's the reason I've already bought the land and everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and we're going to buy a little bit of stuff and see about getting it set up and getting, we're gonna start going. So I need a truck. I need a pickup. This truck unfortunately causes some frame drops, so we're probably gonna end up pulling it out. I don't want to spend that much money. We're just getting started. We ain't got much money. I just want to buy a truck that I can, do stuff on. This is 15,000. I like that, but at the same time, now what the heck? Let's go ahead and see about this. This truck looks messed up in the store, but it actually works good. So, see what my options are. Put the push bar on it just because I like it. I don't need none of those right now. Just leave the wagon wheels on there. Main color. We actually had an old Ford one time. It's a little bit newer than this one. We actually had an old F-150 about this color. It was a good old truck. It really was. So, license plate. I do want to put a license plate on here. BG. That's Biggs Farms. Biggs Farms. Alright, so front and back. Okay. Alright, so this is the truck I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy it. So as you remember, we don't have our bank account. We don't use our in-game bank account. So I'm gonna write down on a piece of notebook paper that I just spent $15,000 on a truck, because that's what the price is, $15,000. I'm gonna put that that's a truck, F-250, if that's what I want to do. All right, and I'm gonna buy it. Yes, okay. Now, typically, I don't enter stuff into my bank account until I get done playing for the day. I open it up, say how much money I got, then I keep track on a notepad of what I spend and what I make. But I'm going to go ahead, just because we're doing this, and I'm going to go ahead and enter it in my bank account just to show. Okay, close that. That's because I'd adjusted my screen size. Excuse me. So, and you can be as detailed as you want. You don't have, as detailed as what you feel like you need to be. As long as you can tell that you bought a truck, we're happy. We're not going to say nothing to you. As long as you know what you bought, we're happy with it. We're a pretty laid back server. Easy to be a part of. So let's see here. 04/18/2022. They're at 4/18. Okay, it didn't take 2022. All right, and so I bought this from the in-game store. I put that in there. F250. You don't have to put nothing there. You do have to put stuff here because we got this complete transaction thing, and you have to fill this column in, or it messes up this if somebody uses that to pay you money. Then I'm going to put how much it was, and it was $15,000. So I still ain't paid for my land yet, but I've got $785,000 now. So, all right, let's go back to the game. So, sounds good, looks good. I like this old truck. I really do. It's a nice truck. Nice truck. I like it. All right. So, let's see here. I hate to go back empty-handed without taking a tractor or something. Dang, $35,000 for a trailer. Nice trailer. Wish you could make it longer, but you can't. But yep. This trailer, it's a nice little gooseneck or bumper pull. I like the gooseneck better, or I like the looks of it as a gooseneck. Of course, I like the knock-on tires, but hitch configuration does have a rear hitch option back here. It's got ramps that come out, so that's a nice option if you want it. But it's got a flatbed, it's got a tipper body, and it's got log forks on it, so you can haul logs on it. Of course, each one of them options you got to pay for, but you know, kind of expensive tipper. But anyway, it's a pretty neat trailer. But we're not going to buy it at the moment. If I bought one, this would be the one to buy probably. Get it, and bumper pull also. But actually costs more money to have it converted over to bumper pull, so we're not going to do that. Do we want to change the color of it? Kind of like a red trailer. We'll leave the wood floor because it's just expensive having that on there. We don't need no branding because that costs money too. We want to save all the money we can. Jet brack. We're going to spend a little bit extra just to have the just have a nice trailer. And I don't know. I mean, we could drive everything back. It just, takes a little bit getting there, so it's kind of nice. So I'm going to write down the trailer. 11,100. 20-foot gooseneck. Alright, so we got that. Oh, gosh dog it, I didn't buy it. Gosh dog it. Shoot. Red. Black wheels. Alright, bye. Okay. Tractors. Now then, tractors. We need tractors on the farm. We're going to need a couple of tractors on the farm. But anyway, we're still trying to save money. And, of course, the more work you do for other farmers, the more money you can make to do stuff. But we need an all-around, decent-sized tractor for all-around services to getting us started. Let's just see here what we can find. $179 horsepower. $70,000. Let's see here. 4840. $47.55. Dual wheels. Man, I don't want the auxiliary thing. $49.60. That wouldn't be a bad setup, but we're going to wait and see. Got this 89 series here. Make it 8950. All right, so got the all-time American favorite 4440. Tools, 143 horsepower. You know, really and truly, all around, that's not a bad tractor right there. $21,000. Probably a good starting tractor. Get you going, get you started, get you in here and farming and going, and work your way up. That's the whole purpose of the realism style play. Work your way up. Let's drop back down here to small tractors real quick. Let's just look and see. So we've got this 153 horsepower, 5020, 14,000. Dual wheels on it right there. Looking pretty good. Old school 5020. Not a bad tractor. Not a bad tractor. 17.5. But I think I'd rather have 4440. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 4440. What about this 4630? Got a 175 horsepower, 4830, 4630. Row crop duals, 36,000. 175 horsepower. GPS, make it 51,000. That's not a bad deal right there. Look at that one just a second ago. Look at this one. It's got more options on it. 4040. Let's see here. 4440 power shift. 160 horsepower. Bumped it up to 44,000. I mean, yeah, it does have more options, like weights and stuff. But this one is essentially cheaper. Just don't have the weight options. Or yeah, it does. dual wheels, 140 horsepower. So this one's 20. So GPS makes it 36,000. Let's buy it. So I got a $36,000 4440. Alright, back. I might look at one of these here in a little bit. But anyway, so let's see here. What does our field need? Let's see here. We'll need fertilized. Doesn't show the need plowing this year. That's a good thing. It's already plowed. Okay. Well, that's good. It's already plowed for us. We lucked out there on that field. It's already being plowed. Man, we do need a plow because I'd like to turn this into some, sure enough, good grass fields. But you know, we'll get there. We might wait and do that later this season. Do we need lime? Show the need lime. Nothing shows the need rolling. Our thing looks like it's good to go. We just need to figure out what we're going to plant now. Oh, shoot. Since we're getting started, let's look at this too. So, corn. High price for corn is July. So, I mean, you could sell it at a decent price in January after you harvest it, but you really need to wait till July. Soybeans is July too on this map. Sorghum sells in January at the high. So let's look at sorghum. Sorghum right here. So we can start planting sorghum tomorrow. We can harvest sorghum in August, September, and we can sell it in June or January. Let's see if anything sells. Wheat sells in December. Canola sells in November at the high. What's it look like planting canola? Canola is a winter crop on this map, so that's not going to help us now. Sunflowers, their highs in March. Next highs be February. So it really don't matter. We can plant whatever. Soybeans or sorghum, either one. Soybeans are actually going to bring more money, probably. So sorghum we sell in January. Soybeans we sell in July. So we'll just see. Both of them get started planting tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. let's look here. We're gonna need a mower. Yeah, the brush hog would be the way to go. It'd be the biggest mower, but realistically, you're not going to be mowing your hay with that. 8,500 for that. All the other ones are pretty expensive. That's our cheapest one, to be honest with you. We'll look at that. Well, we'll figure that out later. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and unhook that trailer. I don't want to drag it. And whatnot. Let's go check out our farm that we bought. Let's go check it out. I'll let y'all see the map just a little bit. We bought a few pieces of equipment. We'll have to get all that moved down. Whatnot. Let's go check out our farm. We're a little ways from the store, but not a huge long way from the store, so we'll get that going. I mean, it is a good ways from the store, but not too far. We're going to be off on a dead end road, off by ourselves. It's what I like. I like building a farm from scratch, way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to build a nice, beautiful farm, then end up putting it for sale. And who knows, if you come and join and play with us, you could buy it. You could buy a nice, beautiful farm overlooking, or more of a ranch slash farm, overlooking the river. Probably gonna do beef cattle. I've done dairy farm, what I've been farming for a while, and I like farming dairy. Milk's a good steady income, but I'm probably gonna do some feeder cattle. So since we bought this land, this is it right here. There's field 23, got grassland. Field 23 here. We own these woods. We'll drive down here. Probably going to split this field in half, or close to half, to have 2 different row crop fields on the farm. Then this will be hay, more river bottom hay ground. And we've got the other side of the river as well, that'll be hay. But you got to drive around the map a little bit to get to it, without because there ain't no river crossing. We might build a river crossing at some point. We're going to build our farm back up over here. Like I said, we'll try to cut this field in half, or as close to half as we can get. Realtor's asking me what server. Pull up Discord real quick and tell him. I forgot to do that when I did the thing. Server 3. I filled out a form as well. So let's go back to the game. Anyway, see, quick response. I don't think he's on. He might be. No, he's not on. If he is on, he's not got in a voice chat or nothing yet. But anyway, let's go back to the game here. So, building. Let's start up here. We're going to build a little bit of fence. And we do it just like we do the building just like you do if you're doing something else. So got this nice straight area right here off this curb. We're gonna put our entrance way up in. So let's see what we can get here. I know we got a few different options here. Hang on, let's kill that truck so we're not having to listen to it the whole time we're building here. So we just go in construction mode. Of course, you know, obviously wherever your person's at's where you open up in the build mode at. So I don't want to get up there. I want to stay on this side of the curb, but we might actually rework this road just a tad bit. No, we won't either. So let's see here. Look under decorations, others, see what we got. Excuse me there. Elk Mountain Ranch. That's a pretty sign. So I know we got this entranceway. We've got the Elk Mountain entranceway. I like either one of them, really and truly. Actually, I think we might go ahead and put it up here. So that's $5,080. So I'm gonna write down $5,080. Or $87. Excuse me. And I'm gonna place that down. Alright. So we got that. Could have done a cattle guard, but I wanted to. Ooh, we can put a cattle guard in it though. Not in it. Anyway, I wanted the gates, so we got the gates. There's some nice decoration, bridges, stuff. So, got house options that we're going to get to choose from and build our house with there. But anyway, so let's go back to our fences. Unless there's an Elk Mountain fence. Not. Won't have a fence to match, so we're just going to go with this fence here. I'm going to spin around here where I can see a little bit better. I'm just going to run it off into the $43,114, $43,07. Take it. $34.62. All right, $34.62 fencing. Let's do this other side here. I'm gonna do it the same way. Just gonna run it up into the fence, up into the trees here. $22.99. Excuse me. So there we have it. Let's check it out. Let's see if we're going to do any smoothing of the ground up here at the entranceway in, or whatnot. Yeah. Probably need to make them gates look nicer. Wouldn't have to, but we're going to just a little bit here. Alright, I didn't get it to do what I wanted it to do, but we're going to leave it at that. See what happens. A little rough, but that's neat anyway. So I want to build my house and stuff over here, have a road going down here coming up to it. I'd like to go back up in here, probably somewhere around in here, or maybe a little farther forward. Yeah, somewhere in here. So let's see what we can manage to work up now. Alright, let's see. This decoration go like that. These houses don't have the sleep triggers on them. And they're a whole lot cheaper. Alright, so I'm going to go with this red one. Right here. I need to do some landscaping work. Excuse me. So 500 for a house. With a nice view. Alright, well, that gets us started here on our journey. But anyway, appreciate y'all checking in. And we'll see what the farm's looking like the next time y'all's here. Y'all have a good one.